come on and talk about my 2025 goals, resolutions, whatever you want to call them. It's the second week of the month of second week of 2025. It kind of seems like there's a little bit of a theme going on with them. I didn't set out to do that. I just, as I thought of things that I wanted to focus on or do this year, it kind of seemed to me like it was things that spark joy or bring joy to your life or things like that. So I guess that's kind of the theme. Going for a hike or a nature walk at a minimum of one time a month, which, living in New England in the summer and spring months, that's easy to do, but in the very long winter, that's something that you have to be conscious about, trying to reach that goal and trying to force yourself to get out there when it's really, really cold out. But, just the goal is to get outdoors, enjoy like the fresh air and the nature and things like that, and get a little movement, a little exercise. That's the goal. I haven't done it yet for January, so if anyone wants to go for a nature walk this weekend or next, let me know. Going off of that one is a movement goal. I know everyone's always like, new me, new year, new me, exercise. That's not exactly me. No, the goal is to try and close my movement ring on my Apple Watch every day. So sometimes that's easy to do with like my general day-to-day life. I just do it without actually like actively trying to exercise, especially on days where I walk Finn to and from school. That ends up being like 1.5 miles walking total on top of my regular day-to-day walking around the house and whatever, chores, errands. So in those days, it's really easy. Last year in 2024, I inadvertently got to a 145-day move streak, and it kind of started out, I didn't realize it was happening. And when I did, I was like, oh, this is kind of fun and exciting, like a little challenge every day. So I kept doing it, and I got to 145 days, and then I had a girls' night out in the North End, and somehow did not get it that night. I was off by like 2 points. It was ridiculous. So that was discouraging, but now that I think back, it was a really good goal, and it kept me moving on days that maybe I wouldn't have done as much. That's my goal. I want to get to at least 146 days to break my streak, but preferably more. I'm on day 15. I'm going strong so far. Let's do it. The next thing I'd like to focus on is becoming maybe more conversationally fluent in Spanish. So obviously, growing up where I did, I know all the swear words and the bad phrases and all that stuff, and, can speak a little bit, the more common words or phrases, but I'd like to be a little bit more fluent, like conversationally. It just seems like a fun thing to do. I'm using Duolingo right now, but I'm open to other suggestions of what people are using to, learn at home in their free time. Oh, I also want to start a social club, like a women's social club. Such a random thing, but, I kind of like looked into it, and it used to be such a prevalent thing where men and women were part of these social clubs, and they did events, and it was just a good community thing and camaraderie, and I just love it. And I feel like in our day and age where we're all working and with our kids and everything, we're all so busy. It would be nice to have like one event like once a month, something to do where you're looking forward to going out with like your girlfriends or, like like-minded people. So I'm going to try and organize that. Start small with a handful of my girlfriends and local mom friends I know, and just try and organize something like once a month, like go out to dinner, trivia night, a wine bar, maybe group exercise class, just different things. Get out of the house at least, like once a month. I want to bake more. Goal is like once a month. I do kind of bake often, but not necessarily consistently. Really, I'd like to do it like once a week, but with kids' sports and things like that, that's not always possible. But I'd love to focus on baking something new at least like once a month. I actually baked some English cream scones from Ina Garden's, one of her books today, and they came out delightful. So good. First time I ever tried clotted cream too. Very delicious. Let me know what your goals or resolutions or your word is, or your theme, your phrase, whatever you're doing for 2025 you're trying to focus on. Drop me a line in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Maybe I'll steal something, add it to my list, and I'll try and keep you guys updated maybe throughout the year. Hopefully I'm attaining these goals or working towards it. And that's it.